Hey, Brian here from quantlabs.net. I just wanted to give you the thumbs up that all is done on the primitive trading system. So everything is now complete. I put up about 4 to 5 videos for my members to see today. A lot of cool stuff. Let me first say that we have now, as my London Quant friend would say, closing the loop, meaning we now can capture real-time market data from IQ feed. From there, we can send it through a queuing system, an open source one, where there's a publisher and a subscriber. The subscriber basically picks up those ticks, and we can tailor it anything, listen to anything we want, do whatever we want with it. So the subscriber receives the tick, and then it can process that tick, and then I've proven that we can now pass that data into a code-generated Simulink model, okay, very important, from Matlab. And that's using C++, and then be able to invoke, from the C# side, invoke that model. So when we invoke against that trading model, we get back some kind of result. Obviously we can tailor it again to whatever we want. And then once that response comes back based upon the result, we can then make a decision. Well, do we make a signal? Do we make a trading decision? Do we execute a trade? And that's what I've done with a demo. One of the videos, there's a demo with complete source code of that. When I'm making that order, I'm using a special library that I purchased for Windows that will go against the interactive TWS trader workstation and execute the trade. And it's all done in the demo mode, obviously, but everything works. And I've included step-by-step source code on that. So all the basic elements are there. Again, going from the IQ feed, real-time ticks, or anything I'm listening to through my IQ feed subscription, Forex, whatever I want. It's pretty awesome. And then feed that into, through the message queuing system, feed it to another component, we'll call it, and be able to basically hand that off to a trading model generated from Simulink. And if you have not seen that, you can generate these models, and very sophisticated models, stateless as well, I can add, which executes it even faster, and executes a trading result from that model from Simulink. And this is all done visually, and you can code-generate that into a C or C++. In my case, I have to use it for, I have to use C++ so I can publicly expose it to a .NET application, and that is what I've done. And I've shown demos of that. Again, all the source code's provided. So that's now been handed out or demoed up until yesterday. As of today, this morning, 2 outcomes came out of it. The first, I think I've just said it before, we now can take that result and make a trading decision, and the key is here is that we can make a trading order execution again against the IB Interactive Brokers Trader Workstation. So that's end-to-end from real-time data coming in from the markets through IQ feed, through a model generated by Simulink and visually created, and generate that into C++ code, and then be able to do whatever, including executing a trade order through TWS for Interactive Brokers. So that's all there, done. So not only that, but I've also demoed last week the ability to chart those ticks as they come in. They're very fast, and we can do all kinds of crazy stuff from it. Just do a YouTube search on DevExpress for that, and you can see that's the library I'm using to enable that. So, as I said, another video I put up for my members is a very key one I didn't even realize I had. Because of this Trader Workstation library, there is a demo in C# that enables me to have equivalent of a panic button, override all my open positions, so I can close them all out and just get out if there's something I don't like. There's also the ability to close down manually and override any position I want, manually override those positions and close them out. So it can now have not only automated capabilities, and again, all the source code's provided for all these functions. It's just unbelievable what's there. So as I was saying, you can override those manual positions, and not only that, you can determine your portfolio through a pretty nice feature that has a good snapshot of what you typically see in an order book. So I'm really happy with that. And then also there's, again, the charting. Now remember, you're getting source code for absolutely everything I'm talking about, and I'm showing people how to do that. Now here's the key ingredient. We have now got those capabilities in place. It's no longer a proof of concept. It works, and I've got the proof in the membership. So that enables me with confidence that I can now say, hey, I don't want the world to know about this. I'm not here to sell a trading solution. Hey, I'm not here to do any of that. I'm here to give those that are really driven, those that are really wanting to be successful at something, and have an end-to-end solution on a very light set of code, all done in C#. There's some complex code as well for multi-threading, concurrency, from another system from the London Quant that his system's doing extremely well. We'll just leave it at 7 digits a month. And if you don't believe me, he's on one of the webinars that we've got on a video, so that's there. So everything's in place. So where do we go from here? We are now focusing on trading strategies. As I said, we're going to be closing down my premium membership, so that's no longer going to be accessible to the public. It's going to be closed off forever. So you get on it now if you want to learn this stuff. From there, a new course will evolve that will be put into the academy. It's going to be a very expensive course, okay? Very expensive. Again, we only want those that are highly driven to succeed. And this is that course to enable you to get access to this trading platform that I'm building and the basic components of it. The handles pretty well. I'm just shocked at a lot of the functionality you get in a traditional trading platform. And not only that, but be able to code up your trading models thanks to the power of either Matlab itself, using the Matlab coder, or you could use a Simulink coder that enables you to visually build your trading model or your trading strategy, or even your indicators. So you can do it all through the power of Simulink and really power in a very quick way be able to make that happen. So we got all that. So again, all that stuff's going to get closed out, but we're going to put modules and courses together and put it into a new membership, which is not going to be cheap. The other thing is that from there, we're going to start working on strategies where we're going to have a consistent workflow for each trading strategy that will be implemented in this new system, so that there's going to be dozens of these, and they're going to be assessed against Forex, futures, equity, and see what performs and what doesn't perform, all on tick. No retail platforms can trade on tick. This one can. And you also, again, I repeat, all source code provided through the membership. So that's pretty powerful stuff if you ask me. So once we evolve all these trading strategies, we're now going to have this new membership is going to take over the premium membership, all focused on trading strategies, what works, what doesn't. Again, we cannot sell this for in a very affordable. There are thousands of online courses that people are paying thousands of dollars for to get access to maybe one or two strategies. But here, you're getting a lot, and we're going to evolve and show which ones work and which ones don't. That's what the new membership's going to have once we get that ready in the next month or two, or a couple of weeks, who knows. So that's where we're going. We're also going to have a new, I guess, repackaged academy. As part of that will be this new trading platform. Now, here's a couple of caveats for y'all. We provide the source code. You do what you want with it. But there's going to be obviously strict licensing there. We just don't need, that's why we're closing it off. We just don't need the world to know about it. And that's why we're kind of making it inaccessible for people, because the reason is that we have very high percentage of people that are quite proficient technically wise, as well as what they can afford. So this is premium stuff as far as I can tell. That's where everything's kind of evolving, including the charting, the source code, the platform, all that stuff. And from that day on, all the trading strategies will come with it, and that will be compatible, and that will be coming out of Simulink. So even if you don't have Matlab or Simulink, you can still use the code and implement it into this trading strategy, which is kind of cool. And you can code up and change everything you want to your heart's content because you have the source code. So that's where we're evolving to. So my point is, if you really want to get in on the affordability, here's the time to do it. I haven't set a hard set date yet, but it will come into place and it's going to be coming down fast. You know how that works. So I'll leave it up to you. I'm not going to sit here and try to pressure people, but I will be posting two webinars, one for the public to see the capabilities of the system. I won't reveal any of the trade secrets on the technical front for that, but I will for my membership. So there's going to be two separate webinars. Again, one for the trading platform, what it can do, but I'm not going to talk about the trade secrets on the technical front. But I will on the front for my premium members. And you still have time to get in on that. And I'm only going to do it once, so that's going to be coming up, and I'm going to announce that fairly soon. So be on the lookout for that. And then after that, once everything's in place, everything's going to be closed off to the public. Sorry, it's just, as I said, I don't need everybody to know about it for security reasons. And there's a lot of sensitive code in there from it, coming from the quant and so on and so forth, that I just don't need the world to know. It's the trading advantage that this system brings, and it's a big trading advantage that that my membership has as well. And again, that's why it's going to be expensive, because it's the advantage, because you will be able to trade on ticks. Trade on ticks. The opportunities are just unbelievable. That things you will not see when you're even trading on a minute chart. Things are moving so fast within a few seconds that there are a lot of opportunities there that you won't see. But I've seen through my London quant friend who's shown me that, and this system will enable you to do that. So that's that. Hopefully, you know what to do, and I'll talk to you later.